Bay St. Louis has been the site of some of the greatest hurricane cataclysms in American history.
And the first thing that comes to mind when hurricane season is here, protecting your family and your home. But listen, we are all too familiar with just how destructive a storm can be.
Yes, we are. And WDSU Chief Meteorologist Margaret Orr introduces you to a man who's on a mission to build a hurricane-resistant home.
I'm in Bay St. Louis. I love the beach here, the relaxed living, the music in the air, the quaint historic district. But major hurricanes have hit this area. Camille, Katrina, causing a 25 to 28.5-foot storm surge, just wreaking havoc.
I'm Josh Morgerman. I'm a chaser dude. I hunt down hurricanes and typhoons all over the world.
He is the world's top hurricane chaser. He was in the eye of Ian last year and rode out the eye wall of Cat 4 Ida in Houma.
I've been inside the inner cores of 67 hurricanes and typhoons and inside the eyes of 47.
He admits what he does is dangerous, but he also says it contributes to science. He loves the thrill of the chase. Bay St. Louis, the site of two of the most dangerous hurricanes in history, calls to him.
This is hurricane country, and it's like my spiritual chaser dude home.
So he's building a hurricane-resistant cottage here.
For me, it's worth the calculated risk. It's worth the possible danger to just, live in this beautiful town, to come outside of my front lawn and just look down the street and see the Gulf sparkling right there. That to me makes it all worth it.
Bo Ladner of Paramount Contracting is his builder. He's using a tie-down system to hold the building together.
Well, it goes from the foundation all the way up to the top plate, okay? And each of these cables resists thousands of pounds of uplift, which is what you get in crazy hurricane winds. And look, you can see how many there are. They're just basically every other stud all around the house. We got these things, and it's one of the many kind of redundant measures I'm taking to make sure that this house is not just a charming home, but also a hurricane bunker.
There are Titan bolts that bolt the house to the slab, hurricane straps that tie the top plate to the wall, and hurricane rafter clips to tie the roof to the walls.
I could imagine we could do 230, 250.
Really? And it won't blow down?
No, ma'am.
Mike Toribio of New Horizon Roofing is putting in a standing seam metal roof.
Every 6 inch there will be a screw, and that screw is engineered to withstand uplift as well.
Right, so the roof isn't going to blow off. And then on top of that, you've got metal.
Yes, we have metal.
And that's tough stuff?
24 gauge metal, yes.
The cottage is located at an elevation of 19 feet. The house is raised 4 feet. Only the driveway remains of the house that once stood there before, washed away by Katrina.
Honestly, there ain't nothing you can do about storm surge hydraulics. I mean, I'd be crazy to sit here and say there is something we could do, If you get a big enough storm surge, I mean, anything is gone.
Morgerman is fine with that.
And you know what? Maybe that slight risk, I don't know, maybe it adds some fire to the experience. There's just kind of like that living on the edge thing. I guess I can't help myself.